Welcome back to another used bin video where we're going to be going over what I found that caught my eye in the used bins last time I went in. The first one up is a Calvin Heimberg Luster Champion. Pretty sure it's a Rock 3. Yep, Rock 3. So Calvin Heimberg Las Vegas Challenge Tour Open Champion. So again, this is one of those like the last one where we found that awesome color glow Toro when he won the Great Lakes Open. Once you win a event, there's gonna typically be some sort of like with Discmania, it's like the Triumph series, or they come out with a stamp to celebrate them winning for their manufacturer. So a brand new Luster Rock 3 from the Las Vegas Challenge. It's actually pretty cool, $10 brand new. This disc has a pretty cool die on it. This is an MVP phase, but it's patent pending. Pre-flight numbers, so a much older run. It feels like the Thrill that I found maybe a couple months ago. I would be surprised to learn that they were not the same mold. It feels exactly like that original Thrill. The cool thing about this one is this still looks like it's brand new. It's definitely been thrown a couple times, but it's in such good condition, and the die job on there is actually pretty interesting. Somebody might really like that one. So instant pickup. If you find a patent pending phase pre-flight number, you might want to pick that up too. This guy is a 2-ring Star AVR. A lot of the times if you see an older disc and you want to figure out which era it's from, take a look right here and you'll see the 2006. So this is a 2006 run of an AVR from Iniva. Still feels really, really good. It's kind of a funny stamp on there, the Headless Horseman or something with a little pumpkin. So this is a little bit older of a run, but it's got that nice, it's not super tacky or anything, but you can just see here on the back of the disc, there's 2 rings, and that's what people talk about whenever they say 2-ring. So it's a pinned run. Obviously, this is way before flight numbers or embossing came onto here. It's got the patent numbers on the back. You always want to check the tooling too, because you're going to know where this was made, which actual mold this was. So this is actually the San Marino AVR. So if you know anything about that, let me know. If I didn't cover everything in the comments, please, because it's a cool, great feeling AVR. And if I think I was bagging an AVR, this would be the one that I bagged. Probably just have to dye it blue though. Okay, we're getting into a Latitude 64 Mercy. I don't know, maybe I'm just a sucker for these types of cool looking stamp designs, but it caught my eye. And as I'd picked that one up, Alex at Replay was like, oh yeah, that's a good one. So I was like, why? It was like, anyways, it's gold line plastic. It's a gold disc too, which I kind of like that it's gold and it's gold line. Feels really good, stiff. It's real stiff for a Mercy. Mercies are a great run. This also says limited edition, so this wasn't run super often. The tooling look a little bit different on the back, but really great shape pre-flight number, limited edition Latitude 64 Mercy. I've got a cool looking stamp here. I don't know if you're gonna get blinded if this hits the light right, but basically this is a Clash Discs Popcorn. This is the Infinite VIP Series run number 71. So I remember when I got this one, whenever I was signed up for that Infinite Collector Edition, the popcorn was pretty hilarious. It's triple stamp design. I've got black, gold holographic, and the money stamp on here that gives it just an insane look when you're holding this disc. Talk about, I think this would be Simon Lazotte's worst nightmare for a putter, because I know he wipes it. He doesn't want any sort of shimmer, shine, anything when he's putting. Yeah, this would literally be the opposite. This thing is flashy as can be, and Clash makes some great feeling discs, to be honest. And I haven't really given Clash much of a try. If you bag Clash and you are a big fan of that company, I'm curious what your favorite molds are. All right, next up, we got a really flat top Cloudbreaker from Eagle McMahon. This was the Creator Series. It is a kind of like a teal, greenish, bluish looking color. Looks really good. It's pretty stiff, 175. No ink. It's almost brand new. You know, it's hard to pass up just brand new discs, and especially a Cloudbreaker, even though these are not like the OG Cloudbreakers at all, but it's a brand new disc sitting in the used bins basically, and it's an Eagle Cloudbreaker, so we'll pick it up. and see if anyone else wants to pick that up. So this one was a little bit different. So when the Warship from Westside Discs originally came out, this was actually a 6-speed. So it was a 6501, and they had switched the flight numbers because when this first run came out, people were like, "There's no way this is a 6-speed," which it definitely is not. This is a mid-range. This is a 5-speed. So basically, there's a lot of backlash on this one, and they actually changed the flight numbers after the fact, which is kind of, you don't see that super often. So it's kind of a cool, unique story back there. It's tournament plastic, really good condition, no ink or anything on it. And yeah, you'd have a rare 6-speed Warship. Next up, we have a brand new Latitude 64 Opto Villain, which is an out of production run of a disc. It says overstable long range driver, never been thrown before, still feels incredibly good in the hand. And I'd never seen the Villain before, but I thought the Villain was actually a pretty good name for a disc. So that is brand new and will be going up on the website for anyone to pick up. One of my favorite molds that, maybe my favorite mold that I don't bag is a Grale. This is the same thing as the Thought Space Athletics Votum. Just like, think of this as like an economical eagle, like a really good eagle, because eagles are, again, are really hard to find that are really good. And in the Thought Space Athletics, well, it's really just MVP plastic. These come out really well. So this is actually just, it's a mint disc. It's back in 22. This is one of the first runs, if not the first run Grale. And I've had a couple of these. Actually, when I was running my own disc golf website like 3 or 4 years ago, I had ordered a bunch of these from Mint, and they'd all sold out pretty quickly. I know they're a little bit more of a collector edition. They did finally come out with more Gracles, and Thought Space finally got some more Glow Votums in. So that is actually a disc I'm trying to beat in a little bit to just be my straight fairway driver. But this one also, it's just so cool. I love the little holographic eye stamp right there. It just like makes it pop out of the disc. And I just really like the way that they designed this, and it's incredibly good flying mold. I don't love like having to spend a lot of money on eagles to get good eagles, by the way. So it's like, that's definitely something I consider. This one is a Mint Discs Alpha, but it's got a really cool, I'm pretty sure this is a bear claw. Is that a bear claw? Right? It was brand new in the used bins for $10 in the glow plastic. Again, MVP glow, super flat. I've bagged an Apex Alpha for a long time before I ended up getting that 22 color glow eagle in the bag. And now I'm like, okay, let's see how this does. This is also, I'm pretty sure, the same mold as the Thought Space Athletics Coalesce. I think they share that mold, but I love glow plastic, especially in the summertime. So this could be going in if I don't like that eagle, or if maybe I don't want to throw that eagle over water. This is probably that disc that I'll put in there. So it's probably going to go in like the backups into the keepers because it's such a cool stamp. I don't know anything about this one, but if you do, let me know if you're a Mint collector and fan. I have another Mercy. This one caught my eye because it was just so swirly. And again, they do a great job with their stamp designs. It's so clean, it's so simple. It's got this like grayish, tealish color to it. Or maybe it's not teal. I don't know. It's so swirly, it's cool. I think this is a reprocessed plastic, and they don't really do these or make these anymore. So this was an $8 disc. It was brand new. I think this was collector kept. And I think actually the Gold Line Mercy was also, the limited edition one was probably turned in by the same person, because this one was also available just sitting in the front for $8. And I'm not going to pass up a cool disc like this, especially for brand new. Even if I don't get like 15 for it, let's just say, you're still going to almost double your money. And it's going to help us get towards our goal of getting our own manufacturing injection molding machine. Couple left to go through. I got some fun ones at the end here. This is a Snowline Ballista. So in the last video, I also found a team stamped one. This is a Snowflake Snowline Ballista. I think it looks really good. These came out really overstable. It takes a long time to beat this plastic in. So this is a pretty like sought after plastic cool snowflake on here, and it's still in really good condition. Tons of life left on this one, but it's that gummier Snowline plastic they don't really make anymore. So we got 2 left, and these are just some like funnier ones that I found in the used bins. This is a cat with, I got a hamburger up here and a monster truck. It's a DD Felon. So I was like, you know what? It's just hilarious. If nobody likes this one, that's fine. I'm going to give it to Daniel because it's just such a funny stamp combo. Or, you know, not stamp. It's like Dymax or whatever, where they print it on there. And then this one was also pretty hilarious. This is like almost like a cyborg alpaca. So this was a limited edition where they only ran 800 of these. It's G-Star alpaca with this stamp on there, which looks super good, super clean, and I really like how this feels tons of glide for a putter if you're looking for a glidey putter. It's a little bit taller, but I mean, it's a pretty cool, unique stamp too, and I was like, I'm not passing that one up for $8. So we are now almost halfway to the $5,000 mark. So we're just under $2,500. We added another $200 worth of profit after selling 22 discs off the website and couple off of eBay as well. So that's where we're at. I've got a big event this weekend, so I've been practicing very hard. I'll get back to more videos. I've been recording some fun challenges for you guys, so stay tuned and stick around for the next episode.